All right, here they are. Zelllooo and Evtet, race number 2. Zelllooo up 1-0. I'll reflect that with the loots in a moment. All right, what do we got here? Titanium Cat. Some additional damage with the Ring of War. Evtet having those glasses for a +1 more as well. But Zelllooo with the lead in Zone 3. Evtet on 2-2. Oops, my bad. Taking it into deep blues. Zelllooo with a miner's cap now. Pairs really well with that titanium cap. The Ring of War, though, is a bit weird. The additional damage is nice, but when you push an enemy backwards and you're not expecting it, it can cause problems. Trapdoors for both racers. One for Coral Riff, the other to get into 3-2. Tet does have a chance to catch up here and is going to switch off to the Ring of Peace. Good find there in that mousetrap. Coral Riff going down for Zelllooo, gets the flawless victory. And finds a pulse spell in the purple chest. Evtet going through the shop. Will find a trapdoor to hopefully head down into. Catch up here. Into the Coral Riff fight. Telemonkey for Zelllooo, sending them all the way back to the beginning of 4-1. A very open 4-1. That's the miner's cap for you. Destroying all them walls. And rocking the blood shovel, which I don't think does blood damage with miner's cap. So it's just like a leveled up shovel. Bring a regen chance there for Zelllooo, but a dance on to the exit. Evtet has made it down into 4-1, and looks like they got hit by that same telemonkey as Zelllooo. Not as a terrible teleport for them, but still always confusing. Blast Helm switch for Zelllooo now in 4-3. And we're gonna see the Zone 4 boss. It's Death Metal. Telemonkey for Evtet, gonna skip not too much on 4-2. Unfortunately, looking for the big skip, did not get it. And now down to half a heart, taking a Goblin Bomb. Has to back up out of this room. While Zelllooo is continuing through 5-1, looking pretty safe. Staying on that conduit, doing the splash damage, getting the pulse on the mini boss to get down to 5-2. Here's 4-3 for Evtet, still a bit scared at this half heart. And blood digs a wall for the death. Blood shovel claiming another victim. Been doing it since before Necrodancer's launch, I think. And look at that. Zellowoo's opponent goes down, so you get rewarded with a potion. Feeling much safer now as we continue through 5-3. See a Dead Ringer fight. It's a left side spawn. Looks like we're gonna attempt some Japanese strats using the bomb on the bell to make it a bit safer. Wind Mage getting in the way. This should be fine. It's not fine. We're off the rails. We're getting back on the rails. Here we are. All intended. And Zelllooo should be able to get into phase 2 quickly with the bombs and the blood drums. Gets frozen to Necro Punch though, down to 1 heart. Ah, they have a potion. No, they don't anymore. Down to four hearts now. I mean, they're alive, but now they're like, what the heck? I just took so much damage in the Necrodancer fight. Gotta recenter yourself and get these lures going. Okay, Red Dragon's entering the party. Not for too long, though. And here's the final hit for Zelllooo. 8:07 in the Discord race time. GG's. Pretty fast. Alright, Racers discussing the previous seed before moving on to the next one. We'll get one more out of these two. Update from another race. Being commentated by Civ Korea, Spreka up 2-0 over Dash. A lot of good racing today. And as always, tomorrow will be the showcase races at 2 p.m. Eastern on Elat Difficult's channel. Be sure to see you all there. We'll see some Cadence Racing, Diamond Racing, Canes of Hyrule Racing. Be very exciting. All right, our countdown's on for race number 3. Let's see if Evtet can get one. All right, 1-1. Cat Jam. Red chest for Evtet. Putting on them cool shades again. +1 damage. Zell's gonna roll this barrel. Gets an extra heart out of it. Let's see if they find those. Yeah, it looks like they did do some screen watching there. Sees where those sunglasses are. Gonna grab them too. Good to get more damage as soon as you can. Even if you have to go a little bit out of the way for it. Evtet into 1-2 first. There's a cracked wall potential for a blood chop. And misplaced that bomb. And it's a transmute shop, so has enough money for one transmute. Going for the shovel. Zelllooo doing the same. Bit more money for Evtet. Gonna go for another shovel, and it's a pickaxe. Yeah, I was considering tapping that glass shrine too, but yeah, they would have been on a naked jaw. Could have transmuted it. Ooh, Dragon coming in for Zelllooo there, almost getting a fire blast off. Evtet taking it up to the top room here before pushing a barrel down the trap door. And heading for this mimic, which is glass. It's your glass staff. 5 damage lasers. Evtet's not going to take it though. Zelllooo will. And we're into King Konga, your Zone 2 boss. Both racers have a shovel to get into phase 2. Looks like Zellowoo's going to laser down this Konga line though. It's slower, but it looks cool. And then yeah, realizes they can dig. Maybe they needed to level up their obsidian. Speaking of obsidian, we got the whip for Evtet. Zelllooo gonna get a pulse spell in the purple chest. I mean, as long as we're keeping the beat for Evtet, it's 5 damage. Need some ballet shoes immediately. This will actually be a pretty strong build. Ah, and Evtet dropping the beat to get the leprechaun there. So losing the headphones. And Zell's gonna take over the lead in 2-2, finding a stack of bombs at the exit, along with his dragon. Evtet going a similar route and into 2-3. I like the glass staff from Zelllooo though, destroying all those enemies behind their target. And they'll be into Fortissimo, your Zone 2 boss. Excellent laser there to get into phase 2. Flawless victory. Imagine they'll want to get off this weapon though. Glass is kind of scary. Blood Rapier isn't though, especially with +1 damage. It's kind of what you want. Evtet does make it down in Fortissimo. A bit of an awkward fight with the whip. We'll see how they adjust to the attack pattern. Kind of have to back off a little bit because he'll get, yep, whip snagged. Just like Evtet did. Yeah. So Zelllooo with a huge advantage. About to be done with 3-2. And yeah, it looks like they're enacting slow play procedures, checking the shop, switching out a shovel for the battle shovel. Looked like they considered killing Freddy there, but it's like not a very good shop. No reason to. Evtet making their way back through this seed. Collecting the things we want. Easy D blue kill for Zelllooo using a freeze tome to pause the chess match, but to continue playing though. And yeah, we'll see shop checks for Zelllooo. There's a torch for mapping and an actual freeze spell. Oh, Evtet getting fair and balanced. Are we doing another reset here? Zelllooo just looking to stay alive. Has the regen. Could still use some armor though. A lot of these enemies in the later levels hit pretty hard. Speaking of which, opening up a preemptively opening up a black skeleton closet there. I feel like that's a good idea, just in case they got thrown back. They wouldn't have to be involved with it. Then a conjure here, gonna conjure up some boots, some armor, and a shield ring. So yeah, really completing that build. That's what conjurers are good for. And good freeze there in the mini boss room. Not even gonna check that shop. We're gonna head in 4-3. And there's the shield ring gone though. Getting dunked by a Blade Master. And kind of diving into this, yeah, diving into this swarm. Forced to use a freeze to take care of it. But is rewarded with a Pixie Kiss and a food shop. And looks like a potion nearby too. Here's the same room Evtet died just before, still taking a hit. But we'll collect a bomb charm. Not bad. Yeah, potion here. Could have bombed next to those gargoyles too for some extra value, but just grabbing the potion. And now we'll be dealing with this next swarm. Has a freeze ready and uses it. Let's get out of this zone into the death metal fight. Use their last freeze tome to make it go faster. And will. Good build knowledge. And can pretty much just stay on the conduit here. Be safe, but looks like they will be digging towards the exit. Gonna switch, yeah. On a helm there. Gonna stay on the 2 damage though. I feel like that's important. Evtet finding a transmute, going for weapons, had a gold staff into a gold spear. He could hit the jaw now. Taking a bunch of hits there for Zelllooo, but with that potion and 9 hearts, it's fine? Question mark? Gotta stop taking hits though. It's bad for morale. You can see them just retreating out of that room and still getting hit. But we'll make it down to the Dead Ringer fight. No real quick kill. Let's see how we handle this. It's a left side spawn. Looks like lures. And these look well practiced. Handles it just fine into the Necrodancer fight. And looks like Zelllooo is poised to sweep Evtet 3-0. Did we not have... Oh. Just getting Dad out of the way. Thought we were setting up for button puzzles. I'm gonna eat that last bomb. It's delicious and spicy. Two more hits for the Necrodancer. Dad almost went clubbing there. It's frozen. And one more hit for Zelllooo, gonna chase Necrodancer up into that corner. Dad's gonna be like, no, don't do it. But Caden's doing a sidestep there, gonna get it. 9:36 race time. 9:24 in game. GG. All right, quick look at the schedule. Next commentary coming up in about 45 minutes. It's going to be